to the computer, and I want to welcome everybody. It's January. Oh my gosh, it's January the 23rd. I have a sister-in-law, Richard's sister, that's was born on January 23rd, and I have my birthday hat on, in case you didn't know, because my birthday was on January 19th. And not only that, this January 2021 marks my 56th year in Jafra. Come on, nobody can top that. 56 years in Jafra this month.
Wow.
So I just want to say welcome. And I just wanted to just take a minute and say, when I reflect back on those 56 years, and I think about it being in January and how I had someone invite me to a Jafra meeting. You know, I was not very happy in the advertising world. I worked for an advertising agency. And I really have to tell you, I did not like taking orders from men. That was my problem. I didn't like men telling me what to do. So what I did, poor Richard, what I did was I walked out on the job. I was 6 months pregnant. And my poor husband, who was, I mean, we were finished college and we were both starting our new jobs. And here I walked out on the job and I was 6 months pregnant. The baby was not planned, just so you know. I was one of those that went on birth control pills and then said, I don't like the way they make me feel. So I went off birth control pills, but I forgot to stop having sex. That was a big thing. So anyways, I got pregnant immediately. So that was not planned, no planning at all. But in those days, come on, you guys, this was back in the 1960s. Nobody planned anything. So anyways, I walked out on the job and my friend at church said, hey, why don't you come to this Jafra meeting? Well, I didn't even know what Jafra was. I had no idea. I knew she wasn't inviting me to another religion because we were both of the same faith. So I met her at church. So, but I had no idea what we were doing. And she took me and I walked in the door and there was Jan and Frank. But I'm going to tell you, Frank was greeting at the door. And his favorite thing to say was, hello, darling. That was, he always said, darling. He called you darling and he said, hello.
Yep.
And then he said, we're so glad you're here with us. And we were at the Marina del Rey in Venice, California. So like I say, we're going to talk today about Jafra memories after this meeting is over. For those of you that come on, we're going to have a fun time just talking about Jafra memories. But I'll just quickly tell you that the thing that was so attractive to me when I went to the meeting was that women were doing the presenting, just like they are today. They were the presenters. Eileen Lawler was standing up there showing how to sell whatever. And then we had Melinda Zeladon. She was up there presenting. And I was really attracted to that because in those days, women weren't at the forefront like they are today. It was a whole totally different world. So anyways, I was going to, you know, in those days you signed up for $55. That's what the case cost, was $55. Can you believe that? But you got this black box, and Denny remembers this, and you got all these fun products in it. But anyways, here's the thing. I went to Richard and I asked him if I should sell this product. And it was $55. And of course he said, absolutely not. We don't have any money. We have a baby coming. I'm working part-time at Ralph's grocery store, working full-time at Safeco Insurance. So, I mean, we were just, you know, we had to pay for the baby. We had no insurance that paid for a baby in those days. So anyways, I went to my mother. My mother believed in me. She thought I was wonderful. So she said, sure. She gave me the $55. And I paid for the case and I started using the products. I can still remember the gold carpeting and how the black case was sitting on the floor in the hallway, and that I would start using the products and then I put them back in the black case because my husband told me that you could return the case and they would give you the money back. And then we would be $55 richer because we wouldn't pay my mother back. So, you know, that was his plan. His plan was you can return the case, get your money back, and we would be $55 richer. And I hate to tell you, but $55 was a lot of money in those, was a lot more than it is today. Anyways, I didn't do that. I started using the products, and and my husband did say, your skin looks really nice. He said, oh, your skin looks so nice. I said, it's Jafra. And so anyways, the story went on from there. I did my first party. You guys went out and did my first party. It was somebody in the apartment building. And then somebody said, well, really, I was practicing on people. Let me practice showing you these products. But somebody said, I want that royal jelly. And I remember learning at the meeting that the only way you got the royal jelly was to have a party. So I said, I think you have to have a party. And she said, I'll have a party. So that was the beginning for me, royal jelly and having a party 56 years ago. And I didn't listen to my husband. I listened to my mother, who believed in me and lent me the money for the kit. Was that the best $55 I ever spent? Daryl Lee did one time, what was the best dollar you ever spent? And I'm going to tell you, that was the best $55 that I ever spent in my entire life. And that was 56 years ago. So I want to welcome everybody here today. And I got my birthday hat on in case you don't know. And what you can do, if all of you want to know how to do these fun things, if you're on Zoom, you can go over to where it says stop video. And when you hit the little stop video, the little arrow there, there's an arrow. Okay. And when you hit that, it gives you some options. One, it tells you that you have an HD camera, mine does, but it also tells me that I have choose virtual background. You need to hit that. Well, you don't need to hit it right now. Well, I don't know. Yes, you could hit it right now. I don't think it would take you away from the meeting, but it gives you some virtual backgrounds to put in, which is really fun. They give you some suggestions there. And so you hit one of those virtual backgrounds and you see, this is my virtual background. Can you see? I don't love it because I sell it. I sell it because I love it. So anyways, we can do all kinds of virtual backgrounds. Sometimes I like to put on wonderful looking, kind of like palaces or kitchens or whatever. And you think that I'm in this wonderful kitchen, which I'm really, well, my kitchen's not bad, but yeah. So then we've got here, choose a video filter. So when you click on choose a video filter, okay, it gives you lots of options. So I just want you to see, I got my birthday hat on, but the one I wore last night was the piggy. I love the piggy the best. Don't you love me as a piggy? I love being a piggy. Am I a piggy? Because I'm on the practice. Can you see me as a piggy or not? Yes?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Then look at this one. I could be Mickey Mouse. And they've got one here. I mean, there's just so many things you can do here. I could put a ribbon up there saying that I'm #1, which I think I am #1 in the English market in sales. But anyways, I could put that there. If it was Christmas, I could be Rudolph. Aren't these fun? You guys have to play with them. Oh, look at Wylene's got her hat on. She's got her hat on. So you guys, these are, you can change your screens. Look at all the fun things you can do. Oh, and look at what Diana's done. She's got her, I like that one, Diana. I love that one. But I am going to go back to being the birthday girl. That's not, oh, I guess there's one that I am the birthday girl. I kind of like the other one better. But anyways, these are really fun things that you can experiment with on Zoom. Oh, look at that one. So anyways, we can have fun with these things. I am going to go back. I can't find my birthday hat. Let me see where it is. I like being the birthday hat. There it is. I think that, there it is. Now I'm a birthday hat girl. Yeah. Anyways, have some fun with those things, okay? They're under, again, you have to go to where it says stop video, but don't hit stop video. Don't hit that one. Just hit the little arrow to the right that's pointing up like that. Okay, that's the arrow you hit, and it gives you the options to change your virtual background. And you guys, you can live in the palace that you always wanted to. If you watched Lori Alley, any of her things, she's in this palatial living room, whatever. And I have one that I quite like. Let me show you. The one that I like is, let me just, oh, here we go. Look at this one. There's my palace. So, you know, you can just do all of these fun things with Zoom. And there, see? So I'm sitting with my birthday hat on in my wonderful palace. Okay, so now I want to remind all of you, we have, well,
I have a quick comment.
yeah,
Vickie,
oh
I
yeah,
have a quick comment.
Wylene, please.
My background is a gift box that I made, and I just took a picture of it and put it in my Gmail, and then I was able to put it over into my folders, and then I was able
You
to
put it in your
convert it.
photos. You should have put it in your photos.
Yeah, it's in my photos, and then I was able to put it on my background.
And
So
isn't it
that's where
fun?
my background came from, was a box.
Right. Look at Diana. She's got her sunglasses on. She's gonna change her costumes all the time. Diana Driggs. Diana Driggs is also, in case you don't know, she and Lori Alley are both trainers. So anytime you need help with your learning how to do the business virtually, you've got two trainers there that do offer, and I take from both of them. So anyways, here we go. We're going to start. I want to remind you today, before we get to Chifica, I want to remind all of you, I'm going to share my screen. Well, no, I'm not. I'll do it later. So I'm going to start out by telling you that one of my favorite presenters, and she really is one of my favorite presenters. I plan on asking her at least twice a year to come in and to train with us, because I love the way she looks, and I love what she's doing with her Jafra business. And I'm going to let Chifica introduce herself to you. She knows more about her background than I don't, but I found her because she had done an interview on a radio broadcast, and and I was just so impressed with the way she presented herself. And she's on the radio introducing Jafra to the world. Isn't that amazing? And all of you could do that too. I mean, she just went out there and put herself out there. She does that. She does the business virtually in a very good way. But anyway, Chifica, come in, tell us where you're from, tell us a little bit about yourself, and then give us our training.
Okay, I am Chifica Miles. I'm originally from Springfield, Massachusetts, and from there I moved and lived in the Norfolk area, because when I was married, I was actually a Navy wife. So I spent several years living in the Norfolk area, and then moved up into the Maryland area. So after being a Navy wife as far as 4 years, unfortunately, when my husband got out the Navy, our marriage didn't work out. So I was divorced and came to live up in Maryland, and was a single parent and raising a beautiful little girl. So I started my Jafra business when she was about 3 years old here. So I've been with Jafra. I started in 1992. And I've been with Jafra ever since then. It's just been great as an extra income. First of all, as a single parent raising a child here, I want to spend more time with her. But I wanted to share more about this in my story. And what my training is all of us on here, we all have beautiful stories. So, and you want to share your stories as much as possible. So not only, your clients know something about you, because sometimes if I'm calling my clients up and we're chatting about things, and it's like, wow, I never knew that about you here. And they're telling me stories and I'm telling them and sharing with them. But this is a way of sharing your story and actually telling about the Jafra business as well. And this is something that I found like way back. I guess it was put out in Jafra as far as way back. And what I did is I pulled it up and just put my own story to this. And this is how to tell your story and how to actually sponsor someone by telling your story, but actually using the name of TV shows. So I want everybody, if you have a piece of paper and a pencil next to you, grab that real quick here. And you can do this. You can tell your story either by putting in names of songs. You can put in names of TV shows, but this is the sponsoring game that I play at my parties. So this is the way I introduce myself to people, and it's a way that they can not only hear about my story, but hear about Jafra and also get a gift as at the same time. So I tell people that I'm going to tell them a little bit about myself. I ask everybody, get a piece of paper and pen. And every time during my story that you hear the name of a TV show, I want you to put a check mark. And the one who guesses all of the TV shows wins a prize here. So wins a full size Jafra prize.
Nice. I have the prize right here. I've got a prize, the 50-year pin of Jafra.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the
okay. Okay, so is everybody ready? So every time you hear a TV show that you recognize, just put a check mark down on your piece of paper and we're going to count them all up. Okay. So I was 33, living through the wonder years of my life with my daughter and taking it one day at a time. I was doing okay, but the facts of life were real. I was living single, raising a child on one paycheck, which was not a wheel of fortune. My savings were in jeopardy, and I did not want my family to be in debt all the days of our lives. Being two broke girls was not how I envisioned our lives, and it was time to make some changes to our little house on the prairie, or at least make some home improvements. I did not want to complain, but there were times when I felt young and restless and sometimes lost. No bones about it, I needed extra income. So my girlfriend invited me to join America's Most Wanted. Okay, somebody mute. Okay. Okay, I'll start that paragraph over. So, oh, okay, we got it.
Is that your dog, Jafra? Is that rude?
No, it's coming from Emily. Emily, you need to mute.
All right.
Emily needs to mute.
Okay.
How can you mute her? Let me see. There we go.
Okay. Okay, so I'll start over the second paragraph. Okay, no bones about it. I needed extra income. So my girlfriend invited me to join America's Most Wanted home-based business. She knew how important family matters to me. So I wanted to still be able to spend prime time with my daughter and not feel like the biggest loser for missing out on special times with her. I was hooked on Jafra's Royal Jelly. So when I found out I could have my favorite products for up to 50% off or even free, it was a no-brainer to start my Jafra business. Unfortunately, shortly after I started, I took ill and had to have open heart surgery. The good doctor told me I was lucky to be a survivor, and I knew that God had a purpose for my life. Now I have a different world with Jafra and so many new friends. Also, when I start to feel like the weakest link, I have 24/7 training at my fingertips and so much support and lots of cheers from my Jafra team. I love now when someone asks, who's the boss? I can say I am. My Jafra store has skincare, color, fragrance, and a spa department with products for women, men, teens, and kids. I love how the price is right for me to share products with my friends and family, and I can give a relaxing spa session in less than 60 minutes. It's fun helping women to be bold and beautiful. And I love giving someone an extreme makeover and making them feel good inside and out. In addition, my clients can shop 24/7 with direct ship from my website and Facebook business page. Although I was enjoying the freedom, flexibility, and up to 50% commission as a Jafra consultant, I decided to enjoy the view a little more. To tell the truth, I really wanted to help other women and make a difference in their lives. So I decided to become a Jafra leader. Now I can choose my own wheel of fortune from 8 different income levels and help others do the same. Now, what would you do if you could add extra income to your household working from home? Who knows? A Jafra business could be a perfect match game for you or someone you know. Let's talk.
Oh, that's cute.
So that's it. So that is my Jafra story here. So it's fun.
How many did you guess? There were a lot in there.
I know. How many did people have added up? I can go over the ones, but they're actually 33. 33 names of TV shows here in them. And it's nice when people guess, because everybody has fun. It's like, okay, I missed that one. And anyone who guessed the right number of them, they get a gift. But it tells your story, because that actually told my whole story there, from being a single parent, raising a daughter, and then also too what Jafra can provide for us as well here. So we have a lot of people that says, I know you're right. We all watch a lot of TV shows, and you can make this in your own to tell your story, and you can add and you could add names of songs. Instead of popping TV shows in there, you can add names of songs. So,
okay, so Chifica, can you post that script on my Vickie Hacking's team so all of us can get that? And I want to remind everybody to be sure to join my team if you haven't already. And I will send you, if you just text me, I'll text it over here in the chat. If you text me, I will send you a link to that. And also remember, everybody that is on my team will get first place at my virtual event that I will be hosting on February 1st. Okay, February 1st, 5 o'clock Pacific time. All of you that are on my team will have a space there. Okay.
Okay. And some of the ones that the TV shows, The Wonder Years TV show, One Day at a Time, The Facts of Life, Living Single, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, Two Broke Girls. I don't know if you remember, that was a TV show before, Little House on the Prairie, for those of us who go way back. Young and the Restless, Lost, Bones, America's Most Wanted, Family Matters here. I know when I was showing this to my daughter, she's talking about, Ma, you've got to make another one as far as for younger group here, because those shows go way back. And so some of them do. The Biggest Loser, Prime Time, The Good Doctor, which is a show that's on now. I love that show. Survivor, A Different World, Friends, The Weakest Link, that's on now. Cheers, Who's the Boss, The Price is Right, 60 Minutes, Bold and Beautiful, Extreme Makeover, The View, To Tell the Truth, Match Game, and the last one was Now What Would You Do here. So those are all the TV shows, and you can think of TV shows as far as to tell your own story. And I think I played this. I know one of my consultants, Corietta, is on, because I think she remembers this, because I did this when her and her sister came over. Her and her sister, yeah, you remember that? Yeah, I did this when her and her sister came over, as far as for a Jafra party, and actually her sister signed up as a consultant first, and now Corietta is a Jafra consultant as well here. So it makes it fun as far as telling the story as well, and it's just a fun way of sponsoring without, not only they listen to your story, they can learn about Jafra, but it's fun for them to earn some free gifts as well here. So, so this is something, of course, you either have to do in person on the Zoom or something like that, because, they want to go through it and guess all of the games here. So I wanted to just
fun. Play a game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I wanted to, the other thing I want to talk to you about is the success squad that I created in my team. And I know as all of you as leaders, we all have people on the team. Some just want to order, for themselves, which is good. Some just want to build at their own pace, and some wants to build up as far as the future leaders as well. So last month, and after Jackie had all of us in as, as a success squad here, after that ended with with Neil and Dana, some of us are still part of that training here. I created my own success squad in my group, just put it out there in my, have a Facebook group for my group of who was interested in just building and growing their business here. So we had a couple of people that joined. So the people I have right now, actually some of my success squad are on here now with Donzella and Corietta and Anita here. And it was good for all of us to get together, and we meet every week. We meet every Tuesday. And then we also talk during the week as well. And one thing that when we first got together, our very first meeting, we did it last quarter, I think in October, and now we're, moving into this quarter. So we set goals, our quarterly goals here. And I've just seen so much, growth and everything from these women. And I just wanted them to just share just briefly as far as what is meant for them. But one thing I did ask them when we first got together for our very first meeting, I had everyone go around, and I asked them, what do you do well? And what do you want to work on? And a lot of times people focus on like what happened in the past or where they're not now, instead of their strengths and their skills. And by asking your consultants, what do you do well? It really makes them feel good. And I had them write it down so they could see it. So each one of them went around, and you could tell it made them feel good when they were telling about, Donzella said, well, I'm really good at following up with clients, and I'm really good at business strategy. And, Anita said, well, I write very well, and I'm very patient, and I'm very understanding. So each of them, you learn about their strengths. And not only did I learn about them, everybody else in the group learned about them. So we all knew that we could lean on each other as a team. If we're having trouble, following up or doing something, each one of them has a different skill. And every time we meet every week, the first thing as I start off, okay, what were your accomplishments? Not starting off with what you didn't do or what might not have worked, but what worked. And then we'll go to, okay, what did you have challenges with here? So I just wanted to have just each of them just share briefly as far as what the success team has been for them. And because I really have seen some of them stretch way out of their comfort zone, and some of them have come kicking and screaming, but we have done it here and stuff.
Chifica, I have put together my own, well, I didn't call it Success Squad. I like that name, but I put together also 2 groups, and I totally agree with you. Women want a place to come and to be able to share ideas. And so I'm thinking that all of us that are leaders here, even if you're not a leader, even if you're creating a team, you need to put together a place where people can come and just network. And I can't believe how many ideas we come up with. Of course, on my team, I get to take those ideas and give them to Judith, which is really fun. But I'm just saying, I just totally believe in that. Creating your own success squad. That's a good name for it too.
Yeah, exactly. And, and we all come with the thought of working our business intentionally here, instead of just letting things go and letting things happen. We use the weekly review sheet every week. So at the like next week, because it's always the last week of the month, we're using that weekly review sheet. So we're creating a new sheet for February. So
right, and you can get that weekly review sheet, right?
In units. Yeah, it's in it's in units. I think it's under the week number 4 here, but I can find it and let everybody know. But it's a great sheet for planning and tracking and working your business intentionally here. So I'll have Donzella. Donzella has created a great beauty bar since she's been in the Success Squad. I'll have her show that. And Anita has come way out of her comfort zone and gone social and everything. And I'll share Corietta as well, because she's now our vision board expert here. so I'll have Donzella just share a little bit first about her experience with our Success Squad.
Well, that kind of reminds me. Oh, is she going to do that right now? Let's hear.
Yes, just a quick share.
Okay. Well, I'm Donzella Smith, and like Chifica said, I was encouraged since joining the Success Squad to create my beauty bar. It's actually behind me. You can't see everything, but if I move out the way, you can see a little bit of it.
Yeah.
And I was really excited about that. And one thing about the Success Squad is that we all hold each other accountable for what we're supposed to do. Like Chifica said, we set goals. Sometimes we do not reach our goals, but we also let each other know that, okay, you didn't make it, but you know, you can make it the next time. We celebrate our accomplishments, whether they're large or small. And that's really important, at least for me, because I tend to glass over the small things that I do, and the Success Squad say, hey, well, you know, you did this, you didn't reach this goal, but you did A, B, C, D. And I don't really think about it as an accomplishment, but small accomplishments help you create or realize your larger goal. And the last thing is that we teach each other. As everyone learn, we all learn. And we look at it more like a sisterhood. We look at it more like a sisterhood. We're not in this together. We grow together, and as individually and as a group. So that's why I love the group.
Okay, thank you. And I'll have Anita share real quick about her tackling social media. Where is she?
Yeah, I'm Anita Carey, and I'm one of the kicking and screaming ones. It has definitely allowed me to come out of my comfort zone, because I've never felt very comfortable with doing live, which I still have not done, but it's on my bucket list. But I have done videos, and that was even terrifying for me. So I don't feel like they're the greatest, but I think I'm getting there, because I do see an improvement with each one that I do. The Success Squad has been so motivating and encouraging for me. And like Donzella said, you know, even small accomplishments feel really big, because they put a different spin on it. You know, because I tend to play down the small accomplishments, but you know, they kind of have a way of twisting it around to show you, well, no, you know, that still was good, but you know, you can just enhance it and add to it and grow. And I like that we can share things, and somebody else can give you like another way to look at it or another approach. But you know, everybody's so supportive and encouraging, and it's just boosted my self-esteem, because you know, having other people believe in you more than you believe in yourself really tends to boost your self-esteem. And so I can see my own growth, but I'm still kicking and screaming some, but I think I'm doing it a lot less. So I appreciate the Success Squad, and I look forward to our meetings every Tuesday. So thanks for the opportunity.
Okay, we have one more. Corietta is a new consultant as of October, and she's already sponsored 2 already here. So we're we're working. I tabbed them. The last assignment was to come up with your branch name, and let's start seeing things visually so you can, move to leadership here. So Corietta.
Hi, everyone. I'm Corietta Israel. I am the newest consultant. I just started in October 2020. I met Chifica a few years ago at one of her parties. It was like a spa treatment session, and my sister and I enjoyed it so much. We purchased products, and we have used the products and gotten to know Jafra products, and we love them. So during the lockdown, I was forced as an independent consultant, a person who's been an entrepreneur, to find additional income. And I promised myself to figure out a way to get online income, and Jafra was the way. It's been a great, just a fabulous opportunity to start my own brand, my own online store with products, and share them with my family and friends. So I am also the kicking and screaming one to come into technology a little bit more. I've been in computers and IT for 30 years, and I wanted to get out of it. But I am finding the Success Squad has given me an opportunity to brand myself in a beautiful way and focus on beauty and self-care during this time when folks are having to change how they look at the world and look at life. Jafra has allowed me to focus on beauty, and the Success Squad has allowed me to focus on success. So I thank you all, and I thank you, Chifica, for being our leader.
Oh, Chifica, this is so great. Thank you all so much for sharing. This is like, I think all of us should be challenged to do our own group, to get our own Success Squad going, because listen to the testimonies of these ladies. I mean, you have one senior consultant, you've got one brand new one. And I'm also going to ask Irene real quick if she will tell us what she did. She's coming back into Jafra after having she had a very successful business with Jafra, and then she kind of left a little bit and let the clients stay. But what about that, Irene? What did you do? You came back in, and how did you do yours? Is she there? Maybe she's not there, but she did it on Facebook, and she just put it in on her message board. And she's got like 40, 50 people already just from reaching out and doing a live Facebook on Messenger. So it happens, you guys. It's just putting yourself out there. Okay, Chifica, do you have anything you want to finish with?
No, I just want to finish on that. Is just, step out there, because sometimes, I would just say, just start calling all the consultants in your group, have that new year, new you conversation. Because I just started calling, and Joyce as well. Joyce is on, and Joyce is one of our brand new VIPs in our group as well here. So, but just start calling, because I just started calling just consultants, inactive consultants. We want to just get everybody active and let them know that, we're celebrating 65 years with Jafra. It's just awesome here. And just have them, we don't want anybody left out on this celebration that we're having this year. And one consultant that I called, she just has been, ordering every once in a while. When I called her and told her about 65 years and we're doing this, and I invited her to be part of our Success Squad, and she said, yeah, come to find out, she just retired. She just retired last year, and she's like, it's really time for me to kick my Jafra business off here. So, she's going to join our Success Squad, and she, at the end of the conversation, she said, Chifica, thank you. She said, thank you for, she said, thank you for giving me the call. She said, this is something I really needed here.
And I think everybody on this team, everybody that's here needs to realize this is a great suggestion for all of us to have our own success squad and to reach out to all of our consultants. I know there's an obstacle on Zoom, but you can send them a little link to show them how to do it. Take a phone call and show them how. Okay, I want to move on. Thank you, Chifica.
Okay.
Move on.
Thank
We've
you.
got quite a few. Okay, there you guys. Can you see it?
Yes.
Here's the wallet right here. Look at that. Here we go. Okay, I want you to look at the wallet. It's got lots of compartments. Really, really a cute wallet. Now look at the purse. Okay, we're going to talk about this. Look. Can you see it? Can you? Oh, there we go. I took myself off. I'm trying to think. Is it my lights are too strong? Let me see. If I pull back, can you see the purse?
Yes.
I want you to see how cute. It's a darling. You got it. Okay, all of you can get the purse and the wallet. Okay, you could not go out to the department store and buy the purse and the wallet for under $100. I don't think. And all Jafra is asking you to do is to sponsor one qualified consultant. You can all do that. I'm telling you, Jafra has made it so easy. So I'm going to encourage everybody on this call to commit to doing one qualified consultant. How are you going to do it? You're going to get out your telephone, okay? And you are going to take that telephone and you're going to go through the names. You have got that person right there on that phone. You just don't know it. You're going to go through and see who's on your phone that you haven't talked to in a long time. You're going to call them up and you're going to say, hi, this is Karen, just reaching out. I see that your name and address is on my phone. I don't know how we met. I don't know how I know you, but you're on my phone. So I'm just calling to say hello. Come on, you can do that. You've got missing links on that phone that you don't know who they are. You don't, or maybe you haven't talked to them in a long time, but your contact list is right here on your phone. And you have been collecting names on that phone for how long? A long time. So I'm taking this commitment because I've got to bring in 4. Okay, because I'm going for that bonus. That $4,500 bonus. I mean, I better find 4 people on here, right? But come on, you guys can go for this purse and you can go for your wallet and you can do it. And Jackie is counting on us to come through for her and for the team. We want 65,000 consultants for Judith. You guys, she is the best thing that has ever happened to Jafra. And I don't want to disappoint her. And I know she has her heart set on us doing 65,000 people. So I'm just going to say, how many of us going to do it? Let's see, come on, all of you got your phone. I gave you your contact list. I gave it to you right there. I handed you a contact list. You have got all of these people on that telephone that a lot of them you don't even know who they are. So why don't you call up and reacquaint yourself with those names? Don't just take them off the phone until you've talked to them. Once you've taken them off the phone, okay, once you talk to them and you realize they're not a contactor or whatever, they're not anyone that you want to keep in your life, then delete them. But right now, pick up that phone and go through that phone and find out who you haven't talked to and who you don't even know. Who is this, is what you're saying to yourself. Why is this person on my phone? Okay, so my lighting is all messed up. I think it's from that back window there. It's too much light coming in. But right now, I want to take a minute, okay, and I want to, we've got other things planned for today besides you know, go after your one consultant. And while you're at it, keep going. If it works, just keep calling. But I want you to go through your entire telephone, okay? So how many are gonna do it? Raise your hand. You gonna do it? You've got little reactions down here in case you don't know. Right down here, it's called reactions, okay? I want you to hit on that. And I want all of you to hit the reaction button and give me a hands up. Let's see, everybody do the reactions. Everybody give me a hands up. You're gonna do the 1, 2, 3, whatever. You're gonna go after them. because this is the 23rd of January. Okay, so, all right, let me see. Oh, good, I can see the reactions. Okay, you're making me feel good. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to share my screen with you before we bring Bronwyn on. We'll bring Bronwyn on. She's going to come on with the deal. So get your brochures out. Get all of you get your brochures, get your pencils out, your marking pens, because you're going to want to follow what Bronwyn's going to teach us today. And so Bronwyn, I think I'll have you go because it's so important that you do this. I'm going to have you go first, and then I'll finish up with any of the extra things that we're going to do today, because we still have more. We're going to go over a little bit today, okay? Bronwyn, take it away.
Okay, so I'm Bronwyn Estefan. I've been with Jafra for 35 years. I'm here with your January best deals. So make sure you have your catalog and pencil pen with you. We are now in week 4, and week 4, we are up to our 40% deals. Week 1 was at 50% off. Week 2 was 50%, 45. Week 3 was 45 to 40. And now Jafra's best deals in the 40% range. Deal number 10 is on page 4041. So get your book out, open to page 40 and 41. Okay, so last week I introduced the Valentine Best Special for Men. This is the Valentine Best Special for Women. Deal number 10, page 4041. When you look at this photo shoot of this promotion, it literally took my breath away, because I don't recall Jafra ever having a photo shoot where they have put a flower on an entire page. This is very visually impact. So at the top of page 40, where it says scratch and discover. Oh my gosh, I love that words together, scratch and discover. You want to point out to your clients as you're talking to them that they will scratch and discover this scent of the flower. This fragrance was designed by Rodrigo Flores, and his whole thing was about Mexico and his love of flowers. So this is how we have this photo shoot of a huge flower. The Flores Duo is a save over 40% for $45. You are getting the full size of the fragrance. It's a 1.7 ounce. Take your pen and write on the fragrance bottle $53. Now we do this through our sessions so that you already know what the value of these items each are. The fragrance bottle is $53, the mini value is $9, and your free lipstick is $17. When you look how the promotion is put together, it says retail value $79. So you would add those 3 prices, and that's how you get to the $79. Now, this is a parfum, EDP, and we have been talking about for the last few months of the differences of what EDT stands for and EDP. This will last longer. There is essential oils in this that stays on the body longer. And in your product catalog, page 151, which is going to be changing next month, by the way, gives you the top notes and the heart notes and the base note of this whole fragrance. So what I do, like you see the books underneath the promotion, it says Meet You in Choices. I write details on my book. So I don't know if you can see that. Maybe not. Anyway, so I wrote on there what my top notes and my heart notes and my base notes are. So if I'm talking to a client about this, I already have that on the page. I don't have to go flipping through what I want to talk about. Again, this is your best Valentine deal. So you want to highlight and know everything about this. Okay, so the Royal Jelly lipstick it's special. It's Besame Mucho. It's 50%. I mean, it's a $17 value. It is heart shaped It is a limited edition. It is not a color that is regularly in our line. This, when you
Bronwyn, did you change pages? Did you change pages on me? Are we still on
No,
page
we're
41?
still on 40 and 41.
Okay, good.
Okay, so a consultant in purchasing this is $45, 50% off. It is $22.50. Oh my gosh, great deal. Absolutely great deal. It's like you can buy the lipstick and the mini because the lipstick is $17. The mini is $9. And you're getting then the floor is free. Because when you add it in the value of it for a consultant, it's like getting the floors free. So this is deal number 10, great deal. Put hearts on it. Make sure you point it out to your clients. We're moving to deal number 11, page 34-35. This is a double photo shoot. And when I go through and selecting what deals are the best, it's based on the percentage of what Jafra offers us. When it says on the top of the page, save over 40%. And so I look at the whole thing of the photo shoot and I strategically figure this out as to, is this really a best deal? So this is best deal number 11. What I love on these photo shoots today is Jafra is giving you the key words as to what to say. Fearless, definition, go for the bold with formula of every mood and moment. In our earlier deals, we talked about the foundations. We had our lipsticks and our nails. This is giving you an eye look. Okay, so it is fearless definition. The two for $15 is a save over 40%. You're getting a choice of your Inkwell liner, your Kajal liner, your eye pencil, which comes in 2 colors, the automatic eyeliner. Look at D, the automatic eyeliner, because we forget as consultants that we have a color plum. This is beautiful to wear. And so point that out. If you're looking for a new look, something beautiful, you want the plum. And then of course, the liquid eyeliner is in 1 color. So these are, you're getting 2 for $15. Retail value is $26 for 2. That comes to $7.50 each piece. A consultant purchasing this at 50% off is getting this for $7.50. That is $3.75 each. Now, one of the things we're learning as we are sellers in business is bundling. That is a key word that Jackie has been over and over. We need to learn how to bundle so that we're not just selling a single offer. And when they photo shoot something together like this, you want them looking at the full offer there. So we are going to bundle this with page 35 with the brow powder duo. Now, I want you to look where it says the brow powder duo, $19. You know, again, I wish I could preview some of these offers before Jafra puts it to print, because this was not really the best way of promoting this and having a product for $21 and saying it's $19, because below it, it says that the spoolie is $20 value. They should have put the promotion at a retail value of $41, because this offer with the spoolie is giving you a 54% savings, which means from the entire book of January, this is the best deal because it's 51% saving. So the powder duo comes with the spoolie, and together it is a $41 value for $19. When you look at the product next to it, the micro brow pencil, 4 choices in colors, $16 each. You want to promote the 19 and the 16 because each of these have a different purpose. This is new for us in 2020, and I hope that in our book in February gives you the detail about this. But Jackie Alves has done a video where she has applied these products, and if you haven't seen it, go look for it because you will learn how to sell this if you are using the product. So what we want to do is bundle the whole page. You want the 2 for $15, you want the brow duo, and you want the micro brow pencil, because together they're getting 5 pieces. The value of these 5 pieces is $86. It's $51 together as a 15, 19, 16. A consultant purchasing this at 50% off is getting the pieces together for $25.50, and that averages to $5.10 each. That is a great deal. You just can't get anything less than that. So that is deal number 11, and now we have our final deal for January. Turn to page 21. 20 and 21, I really had to debate if I wanted to bring this as a best deal. And the more that I did it strategically in studying this, I wanted to bring it out as the best final deal for January, because it does say on page 21, 2 for $49, save over 40%. And I know that clients wait for a deal like this. 40% off on our serums is a great deal. So what I want you to do when you look at this page, because again, this is a visual effect of what Jafra does for us. When you go to the top, you see the QR code, make sure you already know what that is telling the client. If you have not scanned that yet, I'll tell you, it talks about that there are 4 steps in 4 minutes. That's what it says, 4 steps in 4 minutes, and complement it with a eye cream and volcanic. Now, when you're looking at this deal, a client, if they scan that code first, they're going to look, well, where's the eye cream? Where's the volcanic? And this is what I'm going to talk to you about too. Okay, so first we're looking at the 2 for $49. That's the deal. You're saving 40%. You're going to talk about bundling up with the Revitalize Trio. That's the cleansing lotion, the solar, and then their choice of whether it's the balm or the cream. Now, if you have already been through the book, you know on page 12 that the cleansing is on sale. It is on sale for $18, and the cream is on sale for $51. Now, our cleansing is normally $26. So on the top of the cleanser, you can write $26, and at the bottom of the cleanser, you can write $18, so that you know that on page 12, that's what it is. The solar is $44. The balm is $75, and the cream is $75, but it's on page 12 for $51. So because they offered that separately, is it still a deal to get the trio? Absolutely. Because if you take the $18 of the cleanser, the $44 of the solar, and $51 of the cream, add that up and it is $113. So this offer together, the Revitalized Trio, is $102. So it is still better to get it through this code number, saving 30%. And what you want to do is bundle it together. When you bundle it together, they are still getting a great savings, but there's one more item that I want to challenge you to bundle this with, and that is the volcanic microdermabrasion mask, because it is regularly, it's on sale right now for $21. So you want to take this trio and the 2 for $49 and bundle it with the microdermabrasion. And now you have a great, fabulous deal. For a consultant, 50% off those products that I mentioned, the Volcanic, the trio, and the 2 for $49. It's $172, 50% off, $86. This is a 6-piece set of Revitalize in our regimen, $14.33 each piece.
Wow.
So when you think of it in that perspective,
Yeah.
this is a fabulous deal. So again, 7 years younger skin in 4 minutes and 4 weeks. And that's how Jafra put it in that QR code. And that's how you want to promote it. Fabulous deal. So we're coming to the end now of our January deals. I've given you deal 1 to 12. And next week, since it's the 30th of January, we're going right into the month of February, and you will hear the big February deals next week.
Next week. Oh, Bronwyn, that was so good. Now, I wanted to just take here and show you something that Jackie, well, first of all, I got to show this before we finish because it's so good. So here we go. Let me go in here and see if it pulls up on top. I wanted you to see this. Oh, our Wylene, she is so creative. Listen, so here we go. Oops, here we go. Wylene, where did I? Hold on just a minute. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Well, hello, my darlings. Did you know that it's only 4 weeks away from that very special holiday called Valentine's? And we have the most passionate new fragrance called Passion. Oh, it's absolutely divine, darling. It also has a mini fragrance that comes with it and the most beautiful blue red lipstick that I'm wearing today. So don't miss out on this absolutely passionate offer that I have for you today. Just PM me and I will get that ordered for you right away so that your Valentine's can be absolutely passionate, darling.
I just had to play that for you because she's so good. She is so good. Okay, so now here we go. Here we go. Let's listen. I had to put it on. Yeah, you're right, because they're talking right. I'm telling you, Jackie, 100 free. I want you to think about it. Just kind of just mull it over.
I can't because we can't do it as a company.
Okay, well then find a way that you can do it.
How's
find
that?
a wording that works. Okay, here we go. This is my interview with Jackie.
Yeah, but that's the personal booking thing. You guys have to do that in the field.
Okay,
because
we do
can't
the
make a
100 free in the
program where you
field.
get
But here,
$100
let's listen
free.
to what Jackie has to
That's
say.
fine.
Here we go,
We'll do
Jackie.
it.
Come on.
But I say stick with it. If it's booking parties and it's working and it's profitable, why do I care? I love our hostess program and I know the ones in the marketplace. No one, I mean, we have a really good hostess program comparatively. The difference,
it's just complicated to explain quickly. It's not a no. Sorry about that. I came in at the wrong place. You're listening to Jackie talk to me, and I'm trying to show you what. But we're talking about the $100 free that we talked about on our call. Okay, I love the $100 free, as you could tell. But what I wanted to do was have Jackie tell you, and I'm trying to find it. I'm not doing very well. Maybe I'm going to have to do that next week. But anyways, Jackie's going to talk to us about our hostess program. And then I don't think I can show it to you because I can't find it at the right place. I love what she had to say, but I'm not doing very well. That brings them to, nope. Because I thought I had it just at the right place, so forgive me. All right, so we finished with that. Thought I had something else here. I want to take you over to remind you that we have WhatsApp. WhatsApp is so important. And here's what Jackie's done for us, in case you haven't seen this. Let's open it up. I downloaded it. Here it is. You all can see this. Jackie has done a lot of bundling. I want you to go onto WhatsApp and find this, because we had Bronwyn talk to us, but now Jackie has actually taken all the offers. Bronwyn, do you have anything? Have you seen this, Bronwyn? She just put it up. You're muted, Bronwyn. Okay, we've got 2 pages here. What are you going to do with this? You need to take and send this to all of your teams. Okay, so if you have anyone that you have brought into Jafra, make sure they see it. She's got it as a PDF file right here. Here we go, 2 pages. So she's put it all here together, and I know that I've got all of our pictures here in the way, but look what Jackie's done. She put all the deals together for us. And we kind of think, we talked about that what you were listening to is Jackie and I have a call every week on Thursday. And I wanted to play part of that for you, and I thought I had it at the right place, but apparently I didn't. So that next week I'm going to play it for you, because she's a master at presenting all these things. And so now she came up with this after we had our call. She said, that's what we need to do, is have our, like what Bronwyn is doing, is put it together. So look what she's done here. It's just the most magnificent handout. Now, where do you find it? You're going to go into either my site, which is Vickie Hacking's Team, because I put it on there for you. So those of you that aren't leaders, you're going to have to go into Vickie Hacking's Team. Otherwise, if you're a leader, you go into Jackie's, our Amber region, and you're going to find this handout there. And I just love it. I think she's put it all there for us. You want to send it to your teams. It's a PDF. So you can just attach it and send it to your email team.
I want to add something that when you first look at this, it is very stimulating. It is very busy. It is giving you a lot of information.
Mhm.
So make sure that you review it and understand it so that you're familiar with in talking or reviewing this with another consultant, because you want to make it very clear that the bundle and say that she promotes with the skincare for $189, when you purchase that, it is the only way to get that bonus size royal jelly at $129. You cannot get that royal jelly based on the fragrance set or anything else. It is promoted only with the skincare $189 pack. So there's a lot of information on that tool. It is a fabulous resource to look at.
Oh, Bronwyn, also, I think it's important that we do like you've trained us, where you actually have the client have the brochure in her hand, have a pencil, her pen, her magic marker, and you go with her and you have her write down, because when she writes on that brochure, Bronwyn, it means she's really probably going to buy it. I mean, so if you have a one-on-one with your consultants, and most of you have teams the size where you can make that call, or have 2 or 3 at a time if you want to do it on Zoom. If they don't do Zoom, then you need to do a one-on-one. If for many of you, do you know that your phone does a 3-way call? Do you realize that you could actually call someone, one of your consultants, on your phone, and then put her on hold and call another consultant, put her on hold, and then you can actually push the button where it makes it a 2 or a 3-way call. And then you're all talking on the phone, you're all looking at each other, and you all have your brochures in front. So you can have a little 3-way call, and you don't even have to use Zoom if you don't want to. If Zoom kind of frightens you, learn how to do your 1 or 2 3-way call on your phone and have 3 consultants come together. It makes it a lot more powerful when you do that. Or a client. Why not have 2 or 3 clients come together? And you sit on the phone, and you can do it all, because you all have smartphones. I know you do. Use that phone, make it work for you. Get your money's worth out of it. You're paying money every month to own that phone. So learn how to use it and make it work for you. But anyways, I highly recommend that they all have their brochures, that you have these little mini meetings and you talk about the products, just the way Bronwyn's training us right now. It's so fabulous. PK and I used to do that. Remember years ago, we'd go over the deals and you'd all get your pencils out. So that's what you want to do with your consultants. You want to have them write down, talk about it. And then the consultant goes to the client and does the same thing. It's just all duplicatable. You do it with her, she'll do it with her clients. And you know what? You could take the alternative, you could do nothing. And you know what? Your check is going to be nothing. So if you want a good commission check, get on the phone and get that business to work. Okay. The other thing I want to remind you again is the purse and the wallet is waiting for you. And you've got a telephone and somebody on that telephone, one of those contacts, wants to rejoin Jafra or wants to sign up for Jafra. Make those calls.
Vickie,
yes.
One more thing, if you allow me, talking
Yes,
about
Diane, I would love it.
phones and brochures, and I love Brownie's presentation, that's why I'm here. But also in the page 20.
Is that the only reason you're here? Diana!
For my business, that's personal
business,
my personal Jafra business.
I got it.
No, but I enjoy the way she look at things. I think I like that style.
I do too.
But usually also there is a QR code, and the QR code, talking about the phone and the brochure that I have in here. If you have the phone right now, it tells you the steps to use all the products. And you know how people say, oh, those are too many products, I'm not gonna follow up. And it says 4 steps in 4 minutes. And it right there, open your mind to believe, oh, this is quick, but I need to have all of this. You know, I need to have this, and this is step 2 and 3. So it's a way to open a conversation too, and take the fear away of, oh, those are so many products, because a lot of people do that. So I'm not gonna use it. So,
you know, Diana, one thing that we used to do, and you're really triggering my mind. I used to ask people, how many of you brush your teeth every day?
right.
How many of you brush your teeth morning and night? Okay, how many of you floss your teeth?
Right.
You need, you know, your dentist will tell you, you got to floss every day. Okay, so we're brushing and flossing. And then I always used to say, it takes you the same amount of time to brush and floss your teeth as it does to take care of your face morning and night.
Right.
Well, I always used it as, that is my analogy. How much, and don't you care? And then you always refer it. Well, why do you brush your teeth? And they'll tell you because they want them to last, right? And they want them to stay looking good, healthy. And then you say, well, doesn't your face deserve the same amount of time? Because it shows all the time. All the time you were talking to people, your face is showing. And unless you're talking, your teeth aren't showing. So you're putting more investment and time into your teeth and your face. So I always used to use that as the analogy. Think about it. So when you're talking to your clients, and then I used to always say that the time that you put into, they talk about money. So money is, everybody goes, they either buy a coffee a day or they buy a drink a day. They're all spending money somewhere at something for a habit. So skincare, isn't it worth $1 or $2 a day to take care of your skin? So that's how you take care of the financial. Okay, Diana, what else were you going to add to that? Oh, you're muted, Diana.
Yes, because my husband's around making noises.
Okay, I know, mine too.
So anyway, I think I forgot, I haven't done it with my district. I'm gonna take a picture of the QR image that you have and put it in my district for my consultant to see, because some consultants are afraid sometimes because they themselves are not using the products, you know. That's my goal this month, to have everybody buying their skincare products and use it, you know. But sometimes they go through the brochure and they don't realize they are QR codes. And there's a little bit of extra information.
Diana, we have done that, and we've actually played the QR codes for them on our calls so that they could actually see how we do it, because it's so important. Okay, because of time, I'm gonna just make sure, hey, listen, guess what? Denny's on, I don't know if she's still on the call or not, but last night we were on Lori
I'm
Ellie's.
still here, Vicki.
Are you there? Last night we were on Lori's Live for 5 or whatever. It's so fabulous.
5 at 5.
For all of you that don't go on 5 o'clock, you need to write that down. I know it's late for the East Coast time, but Lori does a live at 5 on Facebook, and then she also does it on Zoom. And she gives you an hour of free training. So last night she asked us what we were doing to organize our lives. What do we do at the beginning of the month? And so Denny came on impromptu. She hadn't really planned on it. And she did this whole thing on color coding that she learned from Jafra with Scott Halverson and stuff. So Denny, next week, is it going to be next week that you'll be on? Because I would love you to share with everybody how you do the color coding to organize your calendar.
Be happy to.
Look at how, okay, so Denny's gonna come on next week. We're gonna do color coding. I've got some ideas too, how to organize your phone, and what to do and how to make sure that everybody's in the right place on your phone. So we're gonna have fun next week, and I hope that all of you will be with us and share with us. So now what we're gonna do is, I'll get Jackie's presentation a little bit better. I thought I had it just lined up right, but what do you do with digital? Sometimes it doesn't work right. So I'll try to get it done a better way next week, because I don't want you to hear all my conversation. You could hear me talking back to Jackie and saying, no, I like the $100 party. Denny, did you see me defend the $100 party? I did, because it's so simple. And in case you didn't hear about the $100 party, you need to go and listen to some of our back calls, because we have all of these calls recorded. And if you didn't, we've got some great ideas that we do. So you might want to go back through January's calls, because we did talk, Denny talked about the $100 party, and she also talked about how to use Linktree. And in case you don't know about how to use Linktree, it will save you so much time, and it will help your clients just like that go to everything you want them to know. So Linktree is a valuable, valuable tool. But
Vicki,
again, we don't have time today, right?
Vicki,
Denny?
it's $100 free when they party with me, not a $100 party. It's $100 free.
Thank you. I said it wrong.
That's okay. That's okay.
Free. And Denny will show you how to do it. And
Sure.
Guess what? It's not going to cost you all your profit.
Nope.
She's got it all figured out. So that you're going to be able to offer. And doesn't that sound fun when you walk up to a person and say, hey, I'd love to give you a $100 free Jafra. You could wear a $100 bill. We used to do that, right? Wear the $100 bill.
Yes, we did.
Not a real one. Most of us don't wear real $100 bills around. No, we don't want to do that. But just a fake $100 bill, like we were wearing the $10 bill this month for the $10 Join Jafra. And in case some of you, you might think about this. If you're approaching someone about joining Jafra this month and you talk about the $10 kit, well, I don't know about you, and you're all going to say, yeah, you could afford to do that. And you're right, I can. But I say, hey, listen, I would love to give you this $100 kit free. They have to join and buy the product pack, the $400 product pack, or place a $400 order, and I'd be glad to pay the $10 and pay that and give that to them free. And I just send them a check, because it makes it a lot easier that way. I don't want to have to go through a discount or anything like that. Just send them a check for $10 with a really nice welcome letter to Jafra, and here's your check for $10. And they joined and they signed up for the $400 pack. So that's just an idea, and I think it's worth the investment if you're a leader. Now, Karen, somebody like you that's on my team, that's in my branch, just talk to me about it, okay? Because I would be glad to do that for you. All right. Do we have anything else that we wanted to share? We're going to stay afterwards and talk. So we love that time where we just talk about, we got lots to talk about today. We're going to talk about memories. So I want to thank all of you for joining us this week. I want to challenge you all to go out and find that one person, get your purse and get your wallet. And next week we come back and report to us what you did. And again, go through our notes, some of our previous notes in this month. the meetings and find out what the $100 free was all about. Okay, because we had quite a discussion on that, but that's in our recordings. So see you next week, same time, same place. This is Vickie Hacking.
Yes.
Join up for my WhatsApp team. Join, and if you're in my lineage, be sure you sign up for my Facebook VIP team. Okay, be safe, take care, and God bless.